It's official. Marijuana will become legal in Virginia on July 1st. Both the House and Senate just approved the governor's amendment to move up the timeline on legalizing the drug.
Enzo Domingo has been monitoring both chambers all day for us and joins us now with what all of this means. Enzo?
Yeah, good evening, guys. As you just mentioned, both chambers, both democratically controlled chambers voted yes to that. In the House, it was a vote of 53 to 44, and in the Senate, it was a vote of 20 to 20, with Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax casting that final vote, tipping the scales over to a yes. Now, both chambers were scheduled to convene at noon and save the discussing of that bill until the very end. The House of Delegates finally cast their votes a little before 4, and the Senate about an hour later. Now, after heading to the governor's desk for a final sign-off, this will expedite legalization of small possession for adults to July 1st of this year. The original bill called for a 2024 start date. Now, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle had a lot to say about the bill, which is part of what pushed the vote to the later parts of the afternoon.
If there is any expectation by you altruists who are so determined to make this part of your legislative legacy and advance it now, you think about that. You think about whether or not your children are going to not smoke marijuana when you tell them you can't do it until you're 21.
But I would like to point out to the minority leader, the kids are already smoking marijuana. They're already doing it. And, you know, saying that you can't do it one more time isn't going to make any difference to them. And to me, that's a non-starter of an argument against this bill.
Now, the governor's proposal also called for things like speeding up the sealing of records on past marijuana convictions to start as soon as possible, and tougher laws for equitable cannabis industry labor practices, along with more money for public health awareness on marijuana use. Now, in addition, the governor's proposal also allows households to grow up to 4 plants. Now, despite this expedited date, retail sales of marijuana still won't start until 2024. In the meantime, we're live and on your side in Richmond. Enzo Domingo, NBC 12.
Thanks, Enzo.